I'd like to share with you a few insights from Brené's book, Rising Strong. The truth is falling hurts. The dare is to keep being brave and feel your way back up. I love the energy of feeling your way back up rather than thinking your way back up, because as many of you know, when we think our way out of a situation, as Einstein said, if we keep approaching the problem with the same thinking that invented it, it's not going to happen. Nothing will change. So Brené is using a lot of what Einstein said there in his quote about changing the way we think by feeling our way through, by really getting in touch and grounding into the energy of how we feel, and being able to shift our experiences from the internal, which ultimately can shift everything about our future and how we show up in it. She noted that in 2013, there was an interviewer who asked her a few questions after reading 2 of her books recently. He said that he wanted to work on his own issues of vulnerability, but half joked of, is it really worth it, because it sounds really difficult. She says, well, you will stumble and fall, and yes, you're going to get your ass kicked, as she quotes. And he asked, is this where you start to say that it's worth it to dare? And she said, well, absolutely. If you don't fall, then how can you rise up and learn from the experiences? And she said that by doing it is not only worth the work, but it's a work of living wholeheartedly in life. So as Brené writes here in just the first few pages, there's a lot of wisdom here to be learned, and not just from a headspace of reading through it, but actually feeling into what she means. So many of you are building a business from a masculine-driven business culture. Maybe you have had experience like I did in the corporate world, where there's a lot of things going on from your past that may be keeping you stuck in the headspace, not fully becoming present in how you want to align your heart with your business, because it can be scary. So as Brené writes, well, if we don't fail, if we don't fall, if we don't struggle, as Buddhism also teaches, how do we get back up and learn from our experiences? If we don't want to go back to the past, how do we shift and move into something different in the future? And what Brené is saying here is that, of course, we have to face our fears, we have to struggle, we have to fall many times if we wish to see things from a different perspective. So if your life isn't working for you, if your relationships are toxic, if you're feeling unhealthy in your career or relationships, any part of your life or your business, or you're truly wanting to align more of who you are and how you want to show up in your business with what's happening, so that you don't wake up tomorrow and have to face Groundhog Day on a hamster wheel all over again. As Brené says, yes, we must fall, we must fail, we must struggle, and when we do decide to rise back up, we get to choose to enter into life from a place of wholeheartedness, from a place of vulnerability, putting our heart first rather than our heads. And this is how I choose to run my business with Mike Klingler. This is how I choose to engage in helping those of you who are looking to build a meaningful brand and a business that allows you to step fully into your feminine vibration. If you'd like to learn more about how to become one with your brand, how to rise the vibration in your business, create an online course, content, programs, and learn how to market yourself effectively, to use video in a way that you are showing up at the fullest of your potency. Whether you already have a business in place and you've tried to work it out through a website or blog and you haven't been able to attract the right kind of people or a bigger audience to go beyond that physical local level, and you want to make a bigger impact, a bigger difference with your message, and to create programs or trainings online to reach a bigger audience, or maybe you're still in the corporate world and you're looking to transition out of it, but you feel like you don't know how because you need to financially make it work, find the link below, and when you click on it, I'll meet you on that page to share with you more about how to step into your meaningful message, to create meaningful programs and a brand presence that allows you to attract what you want, to move away from that headspace or the masculine business culture and into your feminine vibration. I'm Robyn, Linn, and I'll see you there.